Cuero City Council convened for a regular meeting on April 13, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the City Hall Council chambers. For more information and upcoming agendas, minutes from previous meetings, and more, visit www.cityofcuero.com. A short recap video of each City Council meeting can be found on the City of Cuero Facebook and YouTube channels. The meeting began with an invocation led by James K. Crane III, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States and Texas flags led by Terry Glover. During the public hearing on Ordinance Number 2026-7, City Manager Wayne Berger explained that the ordinance, which would adopt updated guidelines and criteria for tax abatement in reinvestment zones, must be reviewed and adopted every 2 years. He said the measure is intended to support economic development by encouraging new industry and the expansion of existing businesses in Cuero. He also noted that the proposed guidelines remain unchanged from the previous criteria, including eligibility standards, valuation thresholds, and job creation considerations. Council opened the public hearing, received no comments, and then closed the hearing. In the public comments section, Ronnie Dietz raised concerns about the water level at the city lake. Staff explained that the lake is maintained by a water well that supplements water levels as needed and includes an overflow system that allows excess water to drain during periods of heavy rainfall. No further comments were brought forward. In the presentations and recognitions section, Council recognized Officer Katrina Rubio on her promotion to Sergeant Investigator, acknowledging her nearly 20 years of service and her work handling cases involving children, families, and victims. Council shared information about a National Arbor Day tree dedication scheduled for April 24 at 10 a.m. on the west end of the 200 block of East Royce Boulevard. The event will honor Wayne Addicks. Council also proclaimed May 4th through May 8th, 2026 as Economic Development Week, recognizing the importance of fostering local business growth and economic vitality. Council also proclaimed April 19th through April 25th, 2026 as National Library Week in Cuero, recognizing the role libraries play in providing access to information, supporting lifelong learning, and serving as community resources for residents of all ages. In addition, Council proclaimed April 2026 as Fair Housing Month, reaffirming the importance of fair housing protections and equal opportunity in housing. Council then received the Keep Cuero Beautiful Litter Survey results. The 2026 survey showed an overall litter index of 2.5, an improvement from the previous year. Commercial and retail areas recorded higher litter levels, while schools, medical areas, county properties, and many residential areas scored lower. Survey participants also identified several positive community features, including the Downtown Historic District, murals, restored homes and churches, museums, parks, and Cuero's historic tree-lined streets. Staff said the survey findings will be used to guide continued cleanup, enforcement, and maintenance efforts, including more proactive trash pickup and ongoing work with property owners on nuisance concerns. Council also recognized the city's Environmental Services Department for receiving the Keep Texas Beautiful Certificate of Recognition for outstanding recycling efforts for 2025. Staff reported that 130 tons of paper and cardboard were recycled in 2025, an increase from the previous year, resulting in significant savings in trees, water, electricity, oil, and landfill space. In the consent agenda section, Council approved items 5.1 through 5.3 as presented. In the Council consideration and action items section, Council received a presentation on the fiscal year 2025 through 2026 annual audit report. The audit resulted in an unmodified opinion indicating a clean financial review with no significant deficiencies or compliance issues noted. The report reflected positive financial performance across major funds, including increases in fund balance and net position. Following discussion, Council approved the fiscal year 2025 through 2026 annual audit report. The motion passed unanimously. Council then considered a request to implement a school zone on Hunt Street from East Royce to East French to enhance student safety. The proposal included installing appropriate signage and establishing reduced speed limits during designated school hours. Following discussion, Council approved the request unanimously. In the Resolutions section, Council approved Resolution number 2026-8, suspending the May 9, 2026 effective date of proposed GRIP rate adjustments by Texas Gas Service Company for a period of 45 days. The action allows additional time for review while regional efforts continue to evaluate and potentially reduce the proposed rate increases. Council approved Resolution number 2026-12, authorizing execution of the 2026 Texas Main Street Program contract with the Texas Historical Commission. Council also approved Resolution number 2026-13, designating authorized signatories for contractual documents and funding requests related to the Community Development Block Grant Mitigation Program. Resolution number 2026-14 was approved, confirming the city's acceptance of federal funding through the CDBG-MIT program and its commitment to comply with all associated federal requirements, including civil rights and citizen participation policies. Council then adopted Resolution number 2026-15, approving a Type B economic development project and authorizing funding not to exceed $150,000 for an electric vehicle charging station project. The motion passed unanimously. In the Ordinances section, Council considered the first reading of Ordinance number 2026-7, which adopts updated guidelines and criteria for tax abatement in reinvestment zones. Following discussion regarding eligibility requirements and abatement parameters, Council approved the ordinance on its first reading. The item will proceed to a second reading at a future meeting. Council approved Ordinance number 2026-4 on its second reading, which amends the city's public utility contract with Texas Disposal Systems. The amendment clarifies service details and corrects administrative inconsistencies with no rate increases included. In the Council Consideration and Action Items section, Council considered the adoption of rules and regulations for the City of Cuero Skate Park. Following discussion, Council approved the rules allowing bicycles while prohibiting pegs to help protect the park's surfaces. The motion passed unanimously. Council approved the SNDA Caprock lease, allowing for a subordination and non-disturbance agreement related to financing for a battery storage project, with no changes to the city's existing lease terms. Council also discussed the required charter review process. Members will submit nominations for a 7-member commission, which will review the city charter and provide recommendations for future voter consideration. Council approved the annual renewal of participation in the Law Enforcement Support Office Program, LESO, authorizing continued access to surplus military equipment for departmental use. Council approved the application and interlocal agreement for a standardized recycling signage grant, which will fund new signage and improvements to recycling containers throughout the city. In the Reports section, Council received the 2025 Christmas Downtown Report, which provided an overview of event attendance, expenses, and overall performance. The report noted a reduction in funding compared to previous years, resulting in a scaled-down event while still maintaining key attractions. Staff reported total event expenditures of approximately $63,000, offset by sponsorships and ticket sales, with a net deficit. Despite the reduced scope, the event continued to draw visitors and support local sales tax activity. Council also discussed challenges related to downtown business participation and explored potential adjustments to the event format for future years. In the executive session, Council deliberated on real property matters, including a potential agreement involving city-owned property and consideration of the purchase or value of additional property. No action was taken during the executive session. This Cuero City Council meeting recap is intended to keep Cuero citizens informed and does not reflect all matters currently before Council. For further information, concerns, or public input, please contact the Office of the City Secretary at citysecretary@cityofcuero.com or 361-275-6114, extension 101. For the latest updates on the City of Cuero, as well as council meeting agendas, minutes, and more, visit www.cityofcuero.com.